What's up, you guys? Welcome back, and welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be installing some infinity lights that I got from tacomabeast.com. If you guys do want to get yours, I'll make sure to link them in the description box below, along with the discount code. And there is a main reason why we're installing these today, because of course, I did recently just install some Alpharex Lux lights that I did get from Tacoma Beast as well, but something happened to them, which I'll show you guys in the next clip. And then I'm also going to be showing you guys at the end of the video how these things look at night. So I'm super excited to replace them. There's a main reason why. Let's get into the video, show you guys how to install it, and show you guys how they look. Alright, you guys, so before we get into the installation and show you guys how those brand new lights are going to look, once again, if you guys do want it, discount code right here. Check them out, description box below. But if you guys do see right here, I did go off-road and I did do a big boo-boo, which I'll show you guys in a bit. But basically what ended up happening is I slid into one of my good friends.
Hey, we're gonna push him. We're gonna push him.
All right, so check that out. Check this guy out. What's the saying?
Oh, we did this on purpose for clickbait.
We did. Oh, man.
For the views.
At Holcomb Creek, if you guys have ever been there, it's a rock crawling trail. It's pretty difficult. And yeah, I was trying to go around him just to kind of recover him. And I ended up sliding off the rock. There was the creek running through as well, so water had to play in that. And this ended up happening here. So what happened today?
Dude, shit got slippery.
Got real slippery.
Got real slippery, and we got in a little sticky situation, me and you.
Show me yours. Show me yours. Come on, let's go. We got to show them. We already showed them mine. Now we got to show them yours.
Oh, dude.
Damn. What a fun day, huh?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
So now it's all broken. It was funny when it first happened, these taillights were just hanging. So now I try to repair them with some tape and stuff like that, but they're barely holding on. And I know once a big thunderstorm comes through, or if I ever wash the truck, which I need to, as you guys can tell, it's pretty dirty. It's gonna get water in there. And I wanna do that before these things get damaged even more, because I'm gonna save these just for replacements if I ever need them again down the road. So no, they're not gonna be for sale. These things still work and I still wanna keep them. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, and that's the reason for today's video, why we're installing some brand new tail lights, which I know these are still brand new, but hey, it happens and it's fine because we're upgrading today to those infinity lights. Let's just get into the install and show you guys how it looks. I hope you guys do enjoy it. It looks crazy in pictures, so I'm super excited, of course, to see how it's gonna look in person. Let's do it. Alright, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started and install these brand new infinity lights. The reason they call them infinity is because you guys will see, of course, at night when I turn them on. I'll also show you guys during the day just to see how bright they are, but I'll show you guys at night. But the reason why is right here in the center, it kind of gives that effect that it's just like an infinity light, basically, just going on and on and on. You guys will see what I mean when they're on. But these are pretty awesome. Reason I didn't go with the Alpharex once again is because I figured, why not make another video? And if I would have went with the same lights, there'd be no video. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys these. So this is for you guys. So if you do want to buy them, once again, description box below, along with the discount code. This video is for you guys. So if you come right over here, I'm gonna show you guys. It's super simple. Literally anybody can do it. It's just gonna be 2 screws. So it's gonna be the one right here. And then you're gonna see at the bottom, there's 2 of them. And it's gonna be this one at the bottom that you need to remove with the size a 10mm socket or wrench, whatever you have to remove that. Let's do it now. And make sure you don't lose those screws because you're gonna need them to install the new one. All right, and once you pull it out, I mean, you're gonna notice mine is broken. And let's take this tape off just to show you guys, just for giggles. But I mean, it's destroyed. Check that out. All the glass is cracked and everything. And it sucks because these are brand new Lux lights that I just had previously done. But whatever, we're still gonna save them. We're gonna keep them, so no, once again, they're not for sale. So once you pull it out, you wanna be careful. Don't tear it too hard because you will rip the wires out in the back. And something you might want to be mindful on is just kind of how the wiring is, but it's super simple. It's only going to plug in one way. So to remove it, and this goes for your stock one as well, when you're pulling it out, be really careful. When you remove it, there's going to be a little tab that you have to push down here, just like that. Push down the tab, just like that. And you push down the tab once again. Jeez. If you're having trouble removing them like I am right now, I'm kind of weak, I'm going to go ahead and get a flathead and pry it out. Just got to be really careful because it is plastic. Okay. Alright, so now that we have it out, this is going to be the old Alpharex. This is going to be the brand new. It is a different design. This kind of looks like a more factory, you can say, but it has that cool feature of the infinity. And then the reverse light is also LED, which you guys will see. So flipping out on its backside, making sure that you have the correct side with you. So right now we're working on the driver's side. You're gonna notice on this one, all the plugs are gonna be coming out of one end. You look at the 3 plugs and just connect them to the corresponding plug over here. So I know this is the reverse light, which is going to be the smallest one, and it should only go in one way. You can see the little nipple coming out right here, and you're going to put it in on this side. Make sure it clicks in all the way. You got to hear that click. And then the next one, it's the same thing. Make sure you put it in the correct way. Make sure it clicks. And then the last one. So all of these plugs only go into one plug, so you cannot mess this up. If you think you're gonna mess this up, I'd highly suggest just stop what you're doing and pay somebody. You don't wanna mess any of these plugs up. Make sure it clicks. Once it clicks, it's gonna be this nipple sticking out here, this one here. You're gonna have this piece here and this here. So if you look over here, those nipples are gonna go into the body of the truck, and then the silver pieces are gonna be on this side. So while you're tucking it in, just make sure you don't rip any of the wires. Just pop that bad boy in. Make sure it snaps in. Mine's not gonna snap in on this side because once again, my fender is damaged. So there it is. Once you have it clipped in, you come back around and just go ahead and start the screws by hand. If I was you guys, I'd highly suggest don't use power tools on reinstalling it. You don't want to break any of the plastic underneath. As far as for me, I know when to stop. I mean, I've done this many times, so I know when the plastic ends. Oh man, it's making this hard since the body's all bent. It's not going in right, but for you guys shouldn't have trouble putting these screws in. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it there. And once again, I don't suggest doing power tools when installing it, but if that's all you have, then work with it, but really careful. There you are. So we're gonna do the same exact steps that we just did here onto the opposite side, and then we'll turn these bad boys on, and then at night we'll turn them on again and show you guys its features. Now that we finished up with the quick installation, I'm super excited about it because now my tail light is fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this truck today, so it's gonna look really good. But right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn them on just to kind of give you guys that first look, first impression in daylight, and then of course at night I'll give you guys some cinematic clips as far as how bright these things really are. So let's go ahead and kind of step right over here, and just to give you guys that first look while it's off. So there it is. So one thing I did notice about these is I know the previous ones I had were very well built, but these feel even more solid. It's just like every time I get new taillights or new headlights, I feel like just the build design is just improving. It's crazy, but these feel really good, and they are DOT safe. It says it here, it's stamped on, just in case you guys were curious on that. I don't know about your laws how they are, but these things are DOT safe, and everything is supposed to function how it should. Once again, mine is going to have a gap just because of my fender. It is damaged, but at least the tail light is now fixed, so I can't get pulled over. So there it is. When it's off, let me go ahead and turn these bad boys on really quick and show you guys. So that's going to be how it looks when they are on. They still are pretty bright during the day. That's just kind of like the running lights, and it does have a little running light down here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'll turn the signal on, I'll hit the brake, and then I'll also hit the reverse so you guys can see that. So let me hit the brake right now. So this is how it would look if you hit the brake. That's the brake, and now let's do the turn signal. That's going to be the turn signal right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn the turn signal off. I'm holding the brake, and I'm going to go ahead and go in reverse. So that's how the reverse looks. There's the reverse there while holding the brake. Put it back in park. Park, I'll let that go. There's the first impression for you guys. Let's go ahead and, now that we saw it during the day, let's skip to the night clips. Let's go. Now that it is nighttime, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how it looks at night. I'm going to try to get the best picture I can possible, but of course the camera that I do have is not too good in low light, so I'm sorry if you can't see it, but in person I can guarantee you these things are awesome. But here it is. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and turn on the headlights and the tail lights just to show you. So there it is. So let me give you guys a closer look. So one cool thing about this one is it's kind of like how it says it. It looks like it's infinity. So you see that, you guys? It just looks like it keeps going and going in there. Even when you're like back here, dude, it looks crazy. I can't explain it. And of course the camera's not going to pick it up because it's gonna overexpose. But overall, I mean, so far it looks pretty awesome. Let me get you guys a little bit closer one more time. And there it is. So that would be just like regular headlights turned on at night. Up next, what we're going to be doing is now we're going to go ahead and hit the left turn signal and show you guys. So whenever your turn signal is on, that's what it's going to do. So it's going to give like that little pattern, and it just gives that same effect. Same thing with the internal piece where like the infinity is, that also kind of swivels with it. So imagine driving down the road and just seeing that. Looks so cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the turn signal, and we're going to show you guys when you push the brake. So there it is. So once again, I know in camera you're not going to be able to see it, so let go of the brake. So there it is without the brake. All right, hit the brake, and there it is with the brake. So basically it looks exactly the same, it just gets a lot brighter. And I mean, someone from the back, I mean, if they crash into you and say they can't see your lights, I mean, they're tripping because this is super bright. And I'll be honest with you, I think these are a lot brighter than the other version that I had, the ones that did in the braking that we replaced these for. That actually kind of hurts your eye in a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. So the next thing we're gonna do is turn on the hazards and just kind of give you guys a far away look. So once again, it's kind of like the turn signal, same thing, nothing crazy about it. I really wish I can show you guys a better picture, but that's going to be about it there. Once again, if you guys do want to purchase yours, make sure to check out the description box below. I've linked a discount code. Just keep in mind that discount code that I'm leaving for tacomabeast.com, it works all across their website. So anything you do want to purchase from there, you guys can get it using that code. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share this video as well. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Super simple, please feel free to subscribe.